Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jesus from Hustling Labs. Today, I would like to introduce you to my latest template that I have released. It's called Societal Labs, and this is a social media template built on top of Bubble.io. Basically, the idea of this template is that you can easily build a website similar to websites such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, um, a social media site. This is a 75% solution for most people. It will be a 100% solution for some other. We're definitely working on a roadmap where we can provide you with some more features in the near future. In the description below, there will be the link for the roadmap. If you would like to contribute, I would really appreciate for you to tell me what I should prioritize. There are many ideas there that I have added and some other users have added so far, and I would love to know what you think about them. If you have your own ideas, I would love to take a look at them and see whether or not they're feasible. With that being said, here I'm going to log into the demo. We don't need to do that. Actually, there is something that I need to fix. I need to republish um, the demo because there is a small issue that I just fixed a few minutes ago. We're going to try again. I'm sorry, we're going live, and in all honesty, I'm not going to edit the video. It's going to go as it is. You're going to be able to see firsthand how everything looks like. So, with that being said, this is the homepage. Still loading. I'm in a hotel right now, and the internet is really slow. Apologize for that. Here we go. So, this is the demo page. Um, as you can see, you have your homepage here where users are able to post, comment, like, share. As of right now, um, they cannot reshare within the platform. That's something that I'm working on. But they can email, um, or they can send it on WhatsApp, or they can share it on Twitter. Which, by the way, down below there will be the link to my Twitter. I share a whole lot of stuff there in regards to Bubble marketing. So I would love if you follow me. At least consider it. Um, Here you can like, unlike, you can comment. Something I need to fix. Um, but basically, here you can comment, and here's the comment. If you click on the post, you can open it in a pop-up, and by opening it in a pop-up, well, that's a new post. But well, the link should have had, I should say, like this one, uh, the unique link where you can just copy the link there and paste it. Another thing I need to go and fix. You can start a new post. You can add images, or you can add files, or you can have a GIF, however you decide to call it. Again, my internet is slow, so this is loading really slow, but you get the point. You can type. Here to the right, there are paid ads, just as you are going to see here in the feed. There is not an ad system like Facebook or LinkedIn or any other social media platform. That's something I'm planning to build in the near future. In the meantime, you can set them up from the back end. Here are stories. Um, that users can share their videos. Again, internet is slow, they should play. They might take a while to load. There's a messaging platform, so users are able to message back and forth. So they can message. I'm messaging myself from this demo page. They can go and visit the profile. So here, they're going to be able to see their own post, or if you go to somebody else's profile and you see their post, and this is their about me portion. I'm going to go to my own profile, which is more complete, so you can get a better idea of like how it looks like. There's a bio that goes here at the top. If there's no bio, then this doesn't show. Here you have a profile picture, cover image, name, and current job title, how many followers following, where they work at as of right now, their education, their work experience, so you know, and who their followers are, and you can go and visit their profile. With that being said, here you can see like there are much more posts. You can click on the images, and the images will come up, which is pretty cool. At least I think so. These files, if you click on them, they're going to download. On mobile, they open on a new tab, and you can read from there. You got options here. So, for instance, there's a dark mode, which is pretty popular among users. So, some of these options are built. Some of them are just placeholder for you to build whatever you decide to build. But for instance, settings and privacy takes you to the settings page, and here you can see that there are settings that you can go to and select, or I should say your users can go to and select. There is a feature to delete your account. In all honesty, I'm still working on making sure that that feature gets built in a way where it deletes all the posts and all the media. That's a work in progress. Again, it takes you there. So this is most of what we have built so far. Now, with that being said, I would like to go over the roadmap. So I just released the Google Recaptcha integration, the image pop-up, post pop-up, the feature to share the post on social networks, and the dark mode during the month of October, so last month. Right now, I'm working on a notifications page, which is another feature I didn't show you. So again, I'm working a little bit on the UI here, but here are the notifications you're able to see. Okay, so these followers that are following me, I'm working on making sure that they don't repeat like this one. But if you don't want to see them, you click here, they get deleted, and now there are no notifications. And they should have disappeared. Another thing to fix. I'm working on a search feature, so next integration will be Algolia, and this search right here, as well as this search bar. There will be a search bar right here. You will be able to use Algolia for that, which is fairly inexpensive. With that being said, I'm thinking about doing a different feature which would be free but will slow down the site, so it's a trade-off. It will be up to the site owner to decide whether or not they want to use Algolia or if they want to use uh, a more native solution, which it's a big trade-off. Next thing would be to turn off the comments. So similar to Facebook, you can turn off the comments and then this will disappear. There will be no way to submit another comment on the post. I'm working on an integration which is almost done. I'm sorting out some of the last few things to integrate with TinyPNG. Um, this might take me longer than what I was thinking. So that's why Algolia is the next integration and not TinyPNG. But TinyPNG should not be far behind. Basically, that will allow site owners to compress images. Now, with that being said, I'm trying to build models for the website where you can go as a site owner and be like, hey, I want to activate this feature. And you go and you're like, okay, so this feature is going to get activated. You can go and toggle this, for example, and that feature gets activated. And as long as you have set up your API keys and secret, then that feature is activated and start working. If you toggle it off, it's not working. So in a few months, you should be able to do most of the management from the front end. The only reason you will go to the Bubble backend will be to set up API keys and set up your domain name and basic stuff like that. But everything else should be managed from the front end. The reason why I'm doing this, and this is like a long-term project, probably going to take a couple of months, is because I want to make sure that site owners that don't have any Bubble experience, they're able to go take this template and make it work for them, regardless of the level of experience, regardless of how much they want to learn. They should be able to go follow some basic instructions that take them 20-25 minutes to set up API keys and stuff like that, and forget about going to the back end. They should be able to do everything from the front end. So that's why it's going to take so long, but that's something that is going to be coming. That's something I'm working on. That's what I'm striving for. I don't think people need to necessarily know how Bubble works for them to be able to take a template and make it work for them. With that being said, in addition to that, I want to be able to track user online status. So if you notice on Messenger, there's like a green bubble next to people that are online. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to tell you, okay, so this user is online right now. You can message them. And the likelihood that they reply is higher, or maybe on their profile. In addition to that, I want to be able to provide site owners and users of those sites with the opportunity to turn on and off on DMs, similar to what Twitter does, where if it gets too annoying or too spammy, you can turn off your DMs and have a better experience. Hoping to launch that next month. There's a HubSpot integration. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it, but basically, my idea is that as a site owner, you should be able to do a two-way sync of your data with HubSpot and send your data to HubSpot and your user information, so you're better able to target them and keep that data safe there. I'm doing some improvement to the stories feature, where users are going to be able to comment. There will be some users would be able to upload a description to it. There would be liking, sharing. Still trying to figure out what would be the best things, and I would love your feedback. Um, I would be leaving the link down below. I would love to know what you would like to see in the stories feature. Um, Another thing even though it says November 2022, it might take a little bit longer. It's memberships. So sites that are private, that they require a membership um, or a payment, they will be able to log their site. And if you don't have a membership or a subscription, then you're not able to see anything, or you're not able to see a portion of the site, whatever the case is. Um, Again, trying to make it user friendly as possible, where somebody with no mobile experience, they should be able to go and from the front end activate this feature. Lastly, post options. Quite honestly, this is probably the next feature that is going to be coming out here in the next few days. And that's basically giving the ability to users to edit the post, delete it, and report a post for spammy content or harmful content, or whatever the case is. Um, Creating that mechanism for reporting. Um, and that will be what is going to be coming out here in the next few days. I'm also working on the admin dashboard, which is going to take a few months again. And once the admin dashboard is in place, that's where those reports will be at. From now, those reports will live in the database, so the site owner will have to go to the database every so often and check whether or not there are any um, posts that have been reported. So that's what I'm working on so far. Some things that I have planned is being able to send images and videos and attachments on direct messages. I want to allow users to download their own direct messages conversation. I want to create a template for iOS and Android mobile apps. I want to do some improvement to the algorithm for the feed. Right now, it's just sorted by how recent the post was created. I want to be able to do some algorithms that provide a better user experience. I am looking to do an integration for live stream. It looks like I will be using 100 ms. I'm looking for feedback. So um, it will be an integration, an API integration with a provider. Unfortunately, Bubble doesn't provide the capabilities to do a native live stream, but if you have any preference, please let me know. I'm doing a Flow integration for those that want to use machine learning and artificial intelligence to identify potential harmful content, among other things, and trying to figure out what is the best way to go about it and what tools I can provide site owners for them to have a safer experience. I'm doing a custom billing portal here in the near future where customers will be able to manage their memberships. Memberships, of course, will come in first before the custom billing portal, so it might take a while. And the ads manager, again, I'm trying to empower you to be able to set ads in your site. So my idea for this is that it's going to be similar to Facebook and Twitter and any other ad platform where you can. It's a self-service platform, and hopefully you can monetize it really well. Um, I want to be able to allow your users to post polls for them to gather data, user tagging hashtag. I'm definitely really interested in those. Um, I'm work. I'm going to be working on a communities feature similar to Facebook groups or Twitter Spaces, and I want to be able to allow each community owner within the site to build their own landing page kind of thing and um, have them publish it. Some notification sounds. Whenever you get a notification, maybe do a sound to get your attention. More notification options, Twilio integration, one signal integration to send push notifications um, when admin dashboard comes out, I want to give you the best statistics possible. So definitely I'm going to be building some site statistics as in depth as I can. I want to provide the flexibility for people that want to post code, whether that is HTML, JavaScript, or whatever the case is, that they have a code editor where they can post that. Um, then I want to allow people to reply to specific messages within a conversation, similar to most messaging platforms. And lastly, I want to enhance the test editor where, similar to Microsoft Word or even Facebook, where you can be like, okay, so I want this word, this line to be bold and this one to be italic. Um, that should provide a nicer experience. And that would be a preamble for what I visualize down the road, probably 6 to 9 months from now, maybe less, but where people are able to potentially have blog posts inside their social media. So similar to LinkedIn, where you can have a what is it called? Blog post, where you can publish blog posts in your own profile. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please hit me up. Best way to get in contact with me would be through Twitter or joining my Facebook group, which the link will be down below. But if you have questions, suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Um, Hopefully you like it. The link to buy the template will be down below as well. So consider getting the template. It's only $69. So definitely not something that will take you bankrupt, but the upside of creating your own community, I think, outweigh the $69. Price will be going up. So with every major feature that it released, the price will increase. So $69 will probably last a month or so. I'm releasing this on November 1st, so probably in December, price will increase by $10. And with every major release, there will be a $10 increase. With that being said, thank you for watching and consider subscribing, consider buying the template.